Season 66, War Number 2, Tave matchup against the X-Force, and the bans are Kingpin, Moleman, Okoye, Onslaught, and Jean. And my team today is going to be Lumatrix, Doctor Strange, and Vox. Only 6 fights today, didn't plan this war, so I just took what I was given, and yeah, it's not a big deal. I got to play 3 characters that I was pretty actually excited to use. I thought about changing my Strange for Kushala, but end up going with Strange overall for one fight that Strange actually has, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, my war is pretty chill. I go ahead and start on path 7 against Arcade, and we're just going to do a normal Vox vs Arcade fight because he doesn't benefit from any of the nodes here. Usually Arcade is on the node directly after this one on 16, but he's on this one for some reason instead. Which, you know, using node 7 as just like a path splitting placement does make sense sometimes, but still kind of weird to see him on the node right before the one he normally is on. I somehow ate the special 1, but it's fine. He's almost dead. I think I got like Blexterity on it or whatever, but it's fine. We move on to the next fight against Rintrah, and this I'm going to be taking with Lumatrix. Pretty simple fight for Luma. Luma's just a cracked attacker everywhere, and the node that places a Tranquilize on me when he drops a special, it's like, okay, whatever, because Luma doesn't place any debuffs at all. Doesn't gain buffs, doesn't place debuffs. I love champs who do that kind of thing. So, we're going to go fight against Rintrah. We're, of course, going to trigger the Dex buff sometimes, which is going to give him power that way, but at least there's no natural buffs for him to neutralize from me. His stand your ground was kind of cracked in this fight, but luckily we never had a heavy where he quadruple stand your grounded me, which is nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and bait the special 1 here. He does get the power gain from failing my Dex, but it's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap him, and we're just waiting for him to drop one more special 1. I probably could just go for a kill shot, but we're going to do it this way instead. And also I wanted to remove a little bit of those mystical charges, because he did have a decent bit there. So we're going to go for one more heavy, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do my special 1, special 2 cycle after I bait another special. I probably wasted like 30 seconds in this fight, honestly, because I did not need to wait this long, but we finally go for the special 1, and then I'm just going to wait for him to dash in, special 2, so we connect all the hits, and then wait for him to dash in again, start hitting him, and then special 1 to finish him off because we had power backs active. Actually, he's got a lot of health, so yeah, the special 1 didn't even kill him, but then he goes down right there. So we move on to section 2. We're fighting Gorr on node 21. This is the fight where I thought I might use Kushala for, because yeah, she'd also be pretty good for this. You get so many buffs, you just nullify them instantly, and just like Strange is just safer because you remove every buff at the very start of the fight and then just nullify like everything after that. Whereas Kushala would probably kill this fight in like 20 seconds. It's like, oh, I magically miss a parry at the start of the fight. Well, now I'm not just at risk of dying, so it didn't really make a difference. We're just spamming Strange's special 2s. Obviously very easy to manage encroaching stun that way as well. Block regen to deal with his special 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and just drop another special 2, and of course get pushed to 3 bars of power again, but it's fine. We're still doing a decent bit of damage. I would like to be able to drop special 1s because that is Strange's damage special, but that's just never going to happen in this fight because of my Mystic Dispersion. And so then he goes down right there. It was still only like 50 seconds. It obviously would have been a lot faster with Kushala, but still not a big difference. We'll go fight MODOK now, and this is on node 30, so we need to alternate our light and medium attacks. It also has Safeguard, which is perfect for Vox because we do almost all of our damage primarily from degen anyway. So what I'm just going to do at the start of the fight is heavy attacks, so he gets rid of his auto block, and then we're just going to medium, and then light, medium until we get to our special 1, and then we'll drop that to get the Undermine, which I believe I just parry into right here, and we'll get the Undermine going. Place a couple degens. I think I actually do consume them back, but it might have been beneficial even if I didn't do that, because then we just missed out on a special 1 that'll be placing more degens. But we are going to go ahead and consume them back after I drop my special 1 here. I do get a disintegration on me as well, but it's just it's fine. Like, it doesn't really hurt too bad. The main annoyance of it is the combat power rate reduction, which we do of course have to deal with, but if I get to another special 1 here, that's just MODOK's dead now. I don't even need to worry about getting another bar of power. because, yeah, the degens, they kind of hit pretty hard. So go ahead and do another special 1 dex, and as you can see, the degens will finish him off right there. And we'll move on to the mini bosses now. So we're going to start against High Evolutionary on node 42. And I did redo my masteries because I turned dex off so that I would never trigger the power snack node. So like I said in the Rintrah fight, I do love champs who don't gain buffs naturally or place debuffs naturally. And Lumatrix, of course, is one of those because we don't trigger any buffs other than dex, and if I turn dex off here, that means I literally am just immune to power snack because I physically can't gain a buff in this fight. So that's why we do it. Of course, if we get cornered and stuff, then not having dex is going to screw us over, but I'm just planning on not getting cornered, and that's not something you need to worry about too much doing Luma versus High Evo, especially with how fast he's gonna die, because I use a PS1 and like as soon as we get to 3 bars he's dead. That's just as simple as this fight's gonna be. We're gonna go ahead and do another heavy here, push him a little bit further away from me. That's kind of why we're using a bunch of the heavies, and then I go for my special 1 there, followed by a special 2 as soon as he dashes in, followed by an unblockable special 1, and we just take the power sting damage because it doesn't really matter at all, and then he's dead. So there goes that High Evo. Very quick and easy, and then we're going to go fight Shocker next. So Shocker is on node 47. I use a PS1 boost here because of course I want to go ahead and get to 2 bars to get a Vigilance to shut off the Falter and stuff, but yeah, we'll go ahead and start building up to special 2, and then I'm going to bait the special 1 here, and once he finally throws it, I notice, hey, I got hit by that. What happened? I guess I just messed up the timing or something, or I got Blacksterity'd again, and then it happened twice, and I'm like, oh, I didn't turn Dex back on, did I? And then he dashes in with an unblockable attack, and then my game lags, and then I'm dead. So that means every death I've had in the past 2 seasons, which this one's still ongoing, but still, has been because I forgot to turn a mastery back on. Because I had 1 death last season, and it was to a High Evolutionary with Solvark, where I forgot to turn Willpower back on, and now I died to a Shocker, where I forgot to turn Dex back on. So I guess, yeah, I'm literally just never going to have a deathless season again, because I'll just forget to turn a Mastery back on and die, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so, yeah, deathless season, Gone in War 2, love to see it. Forget to turn the Mastery back on, love to see it. Anyway, we revive and the Shocker goes down like extremely fast, because, you know, if I have Dex on, it should go down extremely fast. I don't have the Undermine, of course, to get around his auto block. I just intercept him and stuff, and it's pretty chill. And then I'll go ahead and just kill him right there in a 45-second fight. So that's my war. GG's to the X-Force. We did win this war, and that's all I have to say about it. So, yep, don't forget to turn your decks back on, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.